got a beer called Rome. Not Rome as in the city, but Rome as in like you start walking. You go take a hike. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Market Brewing Company. They are out of, I'm pretty sure, Newmarket. Yep, makes sense. We have Rome Hazy IPA in this beautiful blue can with a bunch of mountains in the background, a little house, and some tweez. Good stuff. It is a hazy IPA. I think it's actually a New England IPA. It is a New England IPA. Makes sense. 6.5% alcohols by volume. This is in collaboration with Cascade Brewing. Not too sure where Cascade Brewing is from, but that's pretty damn cool. I always love collab beers. Do we have IBUs? We do not have IBUs in the very blue can here, but IBUs we're looking at 25 according to the website. So without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Sweet. Beer 101 pint glass, pimp glass. Yes, pimp glass. Pour it up, see what we got. I love New England. New Englands are a fairly common style nowadays because one, they're hazy, they're tropical, and everybody just really likes them. Not a bad thing at all. They are a great style. Looking at the beer, fairly yellow in color, nice bit of haze. Not hazy crazy, but a solid bit of haze. Nice white head on top on the nose. Pine, grapefruit, a little bit of resinous pine. Mangoes, orange juice, citrus. A little bit of melon. I'm going to throw in a little bit of papaya. Passion fruit maybe, and even a touch of guava possibly. Kind of reminds me of guava just a little bit. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Let's dive in. On the sip, a little, ooh, okay. Okay, a little lighter on the intensity compared to other New England IPAs. Maybe that was just the first sip, but it seemed like the flavors are on a lower intensity compared to other New Englands. Still good flavors, but definitely more citrus forward on the sip compared to the nose. Again, that was one sip. We need more to get a real in-depth look at this beer. So cheers everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Yeah, definitely more citrus forward. Orange, slight juice, more zest, a little bit of rind. Again, a little bit of like a lemon sort of zestiness going on here as well. Touch of mango. Touch of mango, touch of papaya or passion fruit. Lose a little bit of guava, getting a little bit of guava grittiness, or at least when I have guava flavored things, there's a little bit of grittiness to it. Not a bad thing, just comes with the fruit. For some reason it does, but not bad. I guess when most people think New England, they think of more of a big, high intensity, a bit of a flavor bomb almost. This one's it has those New England qualities, 100%, but it's a lot more in that refreshing category for me rather than a flavor intensity category, which is totally fine because sometimes you might want a beer style, but not as not that specific. You want to enjoy a specific beer style, but maybe not the way everybody else does it. I think that's a really good way of putting it. Most New Englands, like I said, are usually a bit more of a flavor bomb, high intensity flavors, sometimes a little sweeter, tropical juicy, stuff like that. This, on the other hand, a little bit more laid back on the flavors, a lot more crisper, a lot more effervescent, and a lot more refreshing and citrusy focused, rather than sweet tropical fruit. Not a bad thing, just a little different for the style, or at least what I've seen as of late. Still gives you that beautiful, typical hoppy goodness of grapefruit, a little bit of pine resininess on it too, which kind of, I like that tine. It's not a super high resininess, but I've noticed that a lot lately. Maybe it's my palate getting a little bit more susceptible to the piney resinous notes, but it seems like a lot more breweries that make New England's, stuff like that, are having that resinous pine. It might not be that very intense when you're looking at, say, like a double or an imperial IPA, but they're coming in on those smaller, New England's. Those even session IPAs or pale ales sometimes have that little resininess to it. So pretty cool. I don't know if it's the breweries doing that, or if it's just my palate picking them up, becoming a little bit more susceptible to that flavor and that flavor compound. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not going to do any tests on my tongue. That seems weird. Hazy IPA by Market Brewing Company. 6.5% alcohol by volume. What they say, 25 IBUs? 25 IBUs. Pretty good. The perceived bitterness is a little higher though. Do we have a description? Nope, sorry, I forgot to mention, in collaboration with Cascade. I know I mentioned it earlier, but just to reiterate. Fresh from the market. No description, but we do have ingredients. We have water, malted barley, which is 2-row, flaked oats, flaked barley, hops, which are Citra Cryo, Centennial, and Amarillo, and the yeast that we used was Foggy London. It contains barley and oats. On the bottom, do we have a canned on date or best before? No, we do not. Market, please put one on there. That would be greatly appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, maybe coming into law, which is just fantastic. And then at the same time, I can't hold that to a marking standpoint for my marking list, because if it's standard, it's not special. Over on the website, marketbrewingco.com, you go to, actually there's no real beer section. A lot of breweries, like I said, with COVID going on, they've kind of dropped their specific beer page and just done a general beer shop page kind of thing, which I can agree with, but at the same time seems a little weird to me, because maybe you're not getting as much information as you would have or thought you were going to. But if you scroll down a bit, you can see currently available. Looks like you can get this in 2-4s and in singles. So we're going to do a click here for the Rome Hazy IPA. 6.5%, 25 IBUs. Limit of 4 for a pre-order, but obviously they're out in the wild now. Description. We first brewed this hazy, exclusively dry-hopped New England IPA last summer with Cascade Brewing Company from Portland, Oregon. Why does Cascade... Maybe I've had something from Cascade before. I don't remember, but cool. Portland, Oregon. Love that. They came here. Ooh, and we went there. Oh, they came there. They came to us and we went to them. Good stuff. And brewed the same beer in 2 places. I wonder if there's a difference. There may be, maybe because of the different waters, or maybe they just made the water profiles the exact same. I don't know, but that's kind of cool. I would really like to try the Rome Hazy IPA from Cascade and compare it to the Rome Hazy IPA from Market. I think that would be cool as shit. So yeah, sorry, they came here, we went there, and brewed the same beer in 2 places. Citra, Centennial, and Amarillo hops give citrus and tropical fruit notes of passion fruit, mango, orange, and grapefruit. So I got those down. That's awesome. Good stuff. No other information about the beer, ABV, IBU, and description. I like how they threw a description on here, but why no description on can? Riddle me that. No, I'm really not that pissed off about that. It's just, at least there is a description I can find. I like that. Other than that, pretty simple looking website. Again, it's one of those where they took the beer page and mixed it in with the shop page, and I don't really like that sort of thing. I don't know why breweries went that route. Maybe it's cheaper on website costs, website design costs. That would seem to be the only thing that makes sense. But then you'd have to redo them down the road post-COVID. I don't know. Oh well, still good stuff. Over on Untapped, Rome Hazy IPA has been given a 3.73 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 88 ratings. I wonder, we go to Cascade Brewing, can we find Rome Hazy IPA in their 933 different beers? Holy shit. Maybe they... This is from Portland, Oregon. Did they do a different name for this beer? They may have, because I could not find it when I put in Rome. I'm not going to go into too much looking, because I don't want to at the moment while I'm recording, because I'm shooting on my phone at the moment. So I don't have as much space as I would want to compared to my DSLR. Price for the beer. Again, there is a discrepancy in this one. $3.95 at the LCBO for the 473 ml can. That's expensive. I'm guessing because it is in part with Portland, Oregon's Cascade Brewing. Maybe that's why there was a big price increase. Because when you go to Market Brewing website, it's $3.50. A whole 45 cents cheaper. What gives? That's a question I gotta bring up in class. Because usually what I thought was a thing is that if you sell something at the LCBO, your price is gonna be the exact same back in your own home base. Why that's different, I don't know. Will I have an answer for you? I will. Overall, a pretty damn good beer. Kind of enjoying its refreshingness and not showing itself off to be a higher ABV beer. It's only 6.5%, but still that's higher than like your regular average of 5. So with that being said, I would feel comfortable drinking a few more of these and not knowing how boozy they are. Is that a good thing? Yes. Is it going to put you over the edge a little earlier than you wanted to? 100%. Is it worth it? Oh, hell yeah. With that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Ow, my arm hurts. Ooh, I worked out, so doing that, a little painful. Market Brewing, Cascade Brewing, Rome Hazy IPA. A solid New England IPA. May not be the tropical forwardness of a New England that I'm used to at the moment, but can I appreciate the refreshment and actually look to this if I'm looking for a more refreshing New England IPA rather than a sweeter tropical bomb? 100%. A solid brew. Solid 7.9 out of 10 for me. As for presentation, I love the blue can. I love the black design cues on here of the mountains and the trees and the little house there. No description, no IBUs, but you have a detailed list of ingredients, also detailed list of malt, hops, and yeast added into that. Bonus points there, but not having any date codes. It's a bit of a bummer. For a description, though, I can go to your website, find it right here. Easy to order, easy to find some information, ABV and extra IBU points there. Good stuff. Wish you still had a dedicated beer page, but hey, you know, maybe in due time, those will come back. Overall presentation gets a solid, those detailed notes have a good thing, but they don't have dates. A solid 8 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. So even though it's winter, we can still roam around. We just have to bundle up and not freeze our buns off. And that's why you can come home to a boozy beer. Maybe not super boozy, but still all in good cheer. Cheers.